everyone, it's Mudstar, and I'm here to talk with you guys about something I thought I wasn't going to be really talking about or really into at all. And what I'm here to talk to you about is Elsa from Frozen. And I seem to have been so taken by her character that I wrote down a few days ago, in a course of 4 hours, a rant, I guess if you will, covering points and thoughts and opinions of her character, both things that I feel that I am quite certain of, and also things that I am assuming based on the little bits of information we've gotten from teaser clips and trailers and such, and photos and whatnot. And so this will also be, I'll be sharing with you kind of my personal experience with her character from start to finish. And I'm warning you in the beginning, I don't sound so friendly. But please don't think I'm hating on Elsa because I love Elsa now. I think she's awesome. But in the get-go, my introduction to her was not that great. So bear with me. And also please remember, these are my opinions. Doesn't mean I'm right. So yes. Alright, well, I think that's covered. So I'm going to start reading to you guys this rant, I guess, because I've sent it to a few friends of mine and they really liked it, and they think I should share it with people, and I think it'll be fun to do a recording this time instead of make someone sit down and read this, so hopefully my voice won't get too annoying in that time. Alright, well, here we go. I have a lot of thoughts on Elsa from Disney's upcoming film, Frozen, so I thought I should jot them down, and it may be fun to compare my opinions to the real thing once I see the movie later this month. Because yes, I am going. I already have a friend I'm going with. I'm gonna be in the theaters on the 27th to see Frozen! Oh yeah, and I'll be ad-libbing, so this will not sound as professional as my actual, thing I wrote. Because I cannot resist. First impressions. I was not impressed, nor did I think I would like Elsa much at all. She definitely did not seem like she was gonna be one of the villains I would have a soft spot for. At first, to me, she seemed like a very underdeveloped villainess, or character in general, whose only striking feature was that she was probably the most beautiful Disney princess we have seen to date. And her promotional photos seemed to harp on that fact, so I was instantly turned off. She was simply a piece of eye candy covered in sparkles and snowflakes with witchy powers and a devious grin. I saw nothing that prompted further interest or depth to this character, so it just wasn't, no. So I pretty much just practically ignored her altogether and found her younger sister Anna to be much more entertaining and fun and easy to like. However, even if it was rather annoying at first, I would never say that Elsa's design was anything less than absolutely stunning. She's beautiful, and her dresses are some of the most beautiful and some of my favorites of any Disney dresses that I've seen thus far. And moving forward, we're breaking the ice. One of my good friends on DeviantArt, I know I'm going to pronounce your username wrong, and I beg for forgiveness, Blonde Stormhands, and he writes the best Disney crossover fanfiction ever. If you have not checked out his stuff on DeviantArt, I am going to have a link in the thing below the video, so please check out his gallery and read his stories. He hasn't written any Frozen stories yet, but I bet you he will. If I know him, I bet he will. So, oh yes, and my cat Yo-Yo is here with us. She likes Elsa too. Anyway. Well, I was talking with him about Elsa, and, or about Frozen, and he says something along the lines to me of, I think you may like Elsa quite a bit. And considering what I have just said, that did not settle too well with me. After a bit of discussion or debate about it, I decided to take another look at her pictures again, and apparently some new photos from recent teaser clips have been released. I felt like I was looking at a totally different person. In these photos, the Elsa we were presented with looked happy, wistful, innocent, and kind. So she was wearing a different dress, the one you see on the left, and it just, and even the things I saw of her in her other costume, she just didn't look like that show-off thing that they had her posed as in her promotional photos, which I liked much better. So she looked more like a snow angel rather than some tip, stereotypical ice queen that I thought she was going to be. it was also this one particular photo. It was the look in her eyes. It was this one right here. When I saw that, I knew. I said, "Oh my goodness, she's actually like adorable and really sweet." And I could tell there was something more to her. I mean, just look at that face, people. That is the face of happiness. If you were looking for the definition of happiness, I would send you this picture because that is happiness. That is peace and tranquility and joy and happiness. Happiness is happiness. That's happiness. It's very happiness. And so we'll leave this picture up for a while until I change it to something else. Because it's just a happy face, and it makes everybody happy when you look at that face, because she's got a happy face. And so here I start ranting and getting off topic, but the face is happiness. The face is happy. Okay, moving on, people. Well, anyway, I didn't have that big of a freak out the first time I saw the picture. I just said, oh, she looks cute. She looks happy. And I liked it. So I made note of that to myself and went on about my business, and actually I kind of forgot about it. Or maybe I didn't. Subconsciously, I suppose that image of her running up the stairs and the emotion it stirred in me was still boiling in the back of my brain. So a few nights later, I had a dream about Elsa. And in the dream, some of you who know me well, you've seen my wolf persona, Sabira. She's like a silver wolf. And we were in some kind of black abyss, like just blackness. And Elsa walks up, and I didn't know in the dream, because I didn't really know anything about her character other than she was the ice lady who froze everything. So I didn't know, was I supposed to be scared of her? Was I supposed to be angry at her? Or was I just gonna be like, I don't care? Well, Elsa smiled, this gentle and understanding smile, almost as if to say, it's alright. And something about that smile says she meant it. And then she slowly opened her arms, and the transparent bluish sparkly sleeves tumbled down, and the sparkling bits of snow and ice fell from the folds of her sleeves, filling the blackness until both of us stood in what looked like the star belt of the Milky Way. I woke up after that and lay there for a while, just absolutely stunned by the beauty of this dream, and was totally shocked that a character I had never actually met and had very little knowledge of had just appeared to me, and in such clarity. Now here's the interesting thing. Like I said, she smiled at me in the dream before she opened up her arms. This is the exact smile I saw in the dream. I had the dream about a month ago. I had not yet seen this image. This image was just released earlier this week. When I saw this picture, I lost my mind, because this dream was just so freaky. Freaky. I mean, not in a bad way, but just so freaky that this character I don't even know had like so clearly spammed my brain, and I had this dream. It's really crazy. Wow. So, back to Elsa. So, I decided that I would investigate further, because obviously Elsa intended to get my attention, and well, she did. I mean, that dream, like, I still think about it almost every day. That dream was crazy amazing. But anyway, so with it weighing on my mind, it prompted me to look up more about her and about the movie, and a new trailer was out by this time. Though I still almost didn't want to look at the trailer, because I was still a bit upset after Brave and Wreck-It Ralph. Now let me clarify, I love both of those movies. They're awesome. But they're just not what I had come to expect from Disney's expertise, and just some other things, and I was just irritated, and so I was holding on to my resistance. But then before I logged off the computer, I caved in, and I looked at the trailer, and I loved it. Oh my gosh! So I have a new impression of Elsa now, right? Of course. And this trailer, the Elsa we were shown is much more interesting than the sparkly Snow Witch I had seen in her promotional photos. And by watching her in the trailer, I learned a lot more about her. I came to the very clear realization there was no need to be mad at or afraid of Elsa because she was afraid of herself. This whole new world of character contemplation and research, an up-close detailed study of her for me, there began. And so you see, because now I have been ranting and rambling and going on and on, you know what? I'm gonna have to do more than one of these because we still have a lot of information to cover. I'm gonna post the actual thing on DeviantArt. So in case my rambling gets too crazy and it makes no sense, you can actually read it in its original organized format. Because obviously I get really excited and I go AWOL and go crazy and just get happy-fied, and I probably don't make any sense, and you people are probably thinking I'm the dumbest, craziest, oh my gosh. But hey, you know what? I'm excited about this movie, and I hope you guys are too. And obviously, I hope you're excited about Elsa like I am. So tune in for part 2.